When it comes to electric vehicles, a popular topic of discussion is range, meaning how far can a car go on any given charge. Then there's an equally popular topic of range anxiety. What happens if I'm not where I need to be and I'm running low on battery? This is the Tesla Model S, and chances are, if you own one, range anxiety is one of the furthest things from your mind. We're going to take this 100% electric vehicle from Vancouver to Whistler and back to test it out. Tesla's Model S has the option of two batteries. The first is a 60 kilowatt-hour pack. On a full charge, that gives the vehicle a range of approximately 370 kilometers. The next is the 85 kilowatt-hour pack. On a full charge, that gives this vehicle a range of approximately 480 kilometers. Fun fact, the 85 kilowatt-hour pack also gives the Model S the title of the world's longest range on any electric vehicle currently being produced. There are a few different ways that you can power up these automotive-grade lithium-ion batteries. The first is through your standard wall charger, the same way you power your TV or your hair dryer. Then there are the level 2 chargers, the high-output wall chargers, and these, the Tesla superchargers.
So supercharging is free forever for Model S owners. So now you can take a road trip across the entire US and soon throughout all of Canada and never pay $1 for fuel. And we just opened up our first in Squamish. That's the first in Canada, I should say. We have a supercharger coming to Toronto shortly. And then back in British Columbia, we will be opening up a station in Hope soon and just continuing along that network, the Trans-Canada up to Calgary and then Edmonton shortly after. So the supercharger is the world's fastest electric vehicle charging station. It's designed in-house by Tesla Motors, and it has the ability to fill up the Tesla Model S to 50% in just 20 minutes. A full charge takes about an hour.
I wish there were more because it's just an amazing ability to have your car charged within 30 to 45 minutes. And we've done a number of road trips and we've been able to go drive four hours and then charge, and by the time you're done with a lunch or dinner, you're back on the road, and it's just a phenomenal experience.
Tesla has the bases covered when it comes to occupying yourself during charging times. Each station is conveniently located in places where you can easily spend your time and, of course, your money. The Tesla Model S truly is a supercar. You have 416 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque from zero. If this car doesn't get you excited when you accelerate, I'm not sure what will. The Tesla Model S we're driving today comes with the 85 kilowatt-hour battery pack and the Performance Plus designation. What does that mean? We've got a high-performance drive inverter, the most horsepower and the most torque of any Model S sedan, plus a 0 to 100 acceleration time in 4.4 seconds. Not too bad for a vehicle that weighs over 2,000 kilos. Looking around back, you'll notice that there aren't any tailpipes. That's because you're driving 100% of the time on electricity. From above, the Model S has a panoramic sunroof that spans the entire top. And inside, there's room for 7 people. The trunk can actually be outfitted with 2 extra seats. There is, however, a height and weight restriction. Along with the supercharger network, hotels like the Pan Pacific here in Whistler, BC, offer high-output wall chargers. It's not quite as potent as a supercharger, but more effective than a level 2 charger.
Now that we have a Tesla, we don't really want to drive any other car. So anytime we go on a road trip, we actually plan around driving the Tesla. So for example, we're going to the Okanagan this weekend and they're EV chargers, but it would be great to have them kind of all across Canada so you could do, a cross-country trip.
Pricing for the Model S starts at around $77,800, and that can go all the way up to around $140,000, like the one that we're driving today. Okay, it's not a cheap car to buy, but heck, you're not paying for charging, so it kind of balances out in the end, right? We're all charged up, and I've put the destination into our navigation on the 17-inch touchscreen. That's right, 17 inches. It's the largest touchscreen of any manufacturer available on the market today. Speaking of which, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it can do pretty much everything for you. If you want to change the controls for your climate settings, you want to change the suspension, it's even enabled with 3G data, so your passenger can surf the internet while you're driving. Among the many features of the Tesla Model S, you have heated seats in the rear, not just the sides, but even in the center too. And how do you control that? through the 17-inch touchscreen. We are now back in Vancouver and we have had an incredible journey. And I'm happy to report no range anxiety whatsoever. And with that supercharger in Squamish, you can now drive from there all the way down to San Diego, California. The best part, it's no charge to charge. Thanks Tesla for making such a cool car and one that's a blast to drive.
Looking for a luxury car? All the reviews are available at drivingtelevision.com.